We thought about heart disease as something that mainly affects men.
Through awareness, we've learned it's the #1 killer of women. It takes the life of 1 out of every 3 women each year.
Yeah, Kelsey Ridder joins us from our local chapter of the American Heart Association.
Nice
Good
to have
see
you here.
Kelsey.
Thank you.
Well, let's do a little education segment first before we dive into this. What about the warning signs of heart attack? Because it could be a little bit different for women, right?
Yeah, that's correct. So the most common symptom is tightness of the chest or pressure in the chest, which can happen for both men and women, and of course your arm going numb. But that's not the only symptom, and women are more likely to experience some of the less common symptoms than men are. And some of those are tightness of the jaw. You could also have pain through your back and your neck, fatigue, and just cold sweating. And so those are some of the different symptoms that a lot of times women especially just put off as just their daily life or the flu or something like that, rather than thinking that they could be symptoms of a heart attack.
And the importance of getting that diagnosed quickly and getting treatment underway. It's critical.
Right, yep, exactly, it is. And so what we want women to know is to just trust their body and to know when there's something wrong, but also keep their appointments with their physicians and have that open communication with your physician as well.
Yeah, but I can see how some of those symptoms may get lost, because some of those symptoms you kind of feel
Could be anything.
Yeah,
Right.
some aspect every day.
Right.
Yeah, so recognizing them is
Yep,
critical.
absolutely.
Go
Go
Red
Red.
for Women. It's coming up. It's approaching, right?
You've got a little bit of red in your shirt there.
I do.
Mom.
Yeah.
I know that. It's approaching. So describe the expo.
So our Go Red for Women Expo is presented by Methodist Health System, and it's a really, really fun night out. And so what it will be is we have our expo from 4:30 to 6:30 that evening, and that's going to be exhibitor booths, silent auction, and some breakout sessions. And then that evening, our dinner will start at 6:30, and we will go until about 8:30 with our keynote speaker and special guest Tom Rood and his family. We'll hear from them.
You have a woman each year who shares her story. Are you doing that again this year?
Yeah. So actually this year it's a little bit different spin on it. So we will hear our passion story, our feature this year is, so it'll be Tom Rood and his kids, Barrett, Bo, and Kim. And so they're actually going to be sharing the story of Jamie, their mother, and his wife. And so that'll be the story this year.
Well, the Roods, Husker fixtures.
We know.
Tom was a Husker and his kids were Huskers,
Yep.
and their mom passed away.
Yep, at a
they're
very
gonna share that.
disease?
Yeah.
Yes, a very young age. Yep.
Yeah, I think they were at a lake, weren't they? At the lake, yeah. Yeah, they want to share that
It's
story
such
to
a
get that
powerful
message
night.
out.
And
Yeah.
one of the things that I think is great too about the Go Red Expo is that it's fun, and you're making, it's not sort of a drag to go and sit and listen and to be educated. There's a lot of fun stuff that goes into it. Shopping.
Yeah.
There are some purses and that kind of thing that you
Yeah.
can, different packages that you can shop around for. So this campaign in general, why do you think it's so important, and what have you noticed throughout the years, the sort of difference that it's making?
Well, yeah, you know, first of all, you bring up a great point. It is really important, I think, to educate people in a very fun environment. So they leave that evening feeling like they haven't been sitting in a classroom, but feel like they leave empowered. And it's all about empowering women to make lifestyle choices and make them feel like they can take those steps to lead a healthier life, especially since heart disease is 80% preventable. So it's 80%, you know, there's a lot that you can control, obviously some that you cannot.
Yeah, are there things that our viewers, not only women, but men as well, can do to get involved with the expo?
Yes, absolutely. So there's opportunity to, first of all, donate silent auction items, to be exhibitors, to be sponsors of the event, and to purchase tickets and tables. You know, and if they don't have the opportunity to come to the event on September 30th, you can go online and donate to the cause.
Beyond the expo, what kind of support does the American Heart Association or this campaign specifically, what do you need?
Well, the expo is a very important part of our year, but it is a year-round campaign that we're working on. And so volunteers are also appreciated, but you know, we have different awareness events throughout the year as well, and educational events, but also we're fundraising year-round as well. So
Where does that money go? Is it mostly research? Is it patient support programs?
you know, it's all of that. A lot of people think the American Heart Association only does research, which that is a big chunk. It's about 1/3 of what we do, but it's also the education and awareness in our community right here. We're fortunate enough to have wonderful research facilities right here in the state of Nebraska, that over $2.3 million of research is funded right here in the state of Nebraska, so that's phenomenal. Other than that, it's patient care, it's guidelines in the hospitals, education for physicians, amongst many other things.
I think about the advancements in technology, and you know, you automatically think about your own life, and when my grandmother had a heart attack, I don't know, maybe 25 years ago, what was available at that point in time compared to what's available to us now, both in
Right.
awareness and how doctors are able to respond.
Right.
It's a different world.
It is, and it's specifically a much different world for women too, since Go Red for Women is just 10 years old. Really, in the last 10 years, obviously the last 24 years, just the technological advancements, but really in the last 10 years as well, for Go Red for Women, now women are part of the research studies, focusing on why the warning signs and symptoms are different in women, the different patient care and treatment that they need. So it's different for women too.
Well, tickets are still available. OmahaGoRedForWomen.org, and it's not just an
Yes.
event for women. Guys come to
Guys
this
can come.
too.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. Every man has a woman in their life who they care about that they need to be there as well.
And
so.
wear red.
Yes, wear red.
You'll stand out like a sore thumb if you don't on September 30th. And again, at KMTV, Star 104.5, both proud partners of this event, trying to get the word out about it because we can do something. Thank you for
Kelsey,
coming
thanks
in.
for coming.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank
Great
you.
to see you.